Hello and welcome to TommieMedia's The Locker Room. I'm Sam Larson. The St. Thomas men's hockey team will add 12 players to its roster, including Ryan O'Neill, who is tied for first in points in the North American Hockey League this season. The Tommies wrapped up their inaugural Division I season with 3 wins in 35 games, finishing 8th in the CCHA and falling to Minnesota State Mankato in the playoffs. 9 Tommy seniors wrapped up their careers, including goaltender Peter Tommie, who recently signed a professional contract with the Idaho Steelheads. Today I'm joined by head coach Rico Blasi. Thanks for coming in today, Coach.
Thanks, Sam.
So last time we spoke, you said you were happy with the incoming class. What can St. Thomas fans expect from them on the ice next season?
Well, I think you're always cautious with freshmen coming in, but I feel like we have a pretty good nucleus of players at each position that will bring something different to the table. And we've got some size, we've got some skill, we've got some guys that can get up and down the ice. Obviously, we recruited 2 goalies. So we hope that those 2 guys can stop the puck as well. And, when we were recruiting this class, it was really important for us to start to build our program and our team from the goaltender out. And it was very specific in the guys that we tried to recruit for specific positions. And then as we move on here in the next few years, we'll start to implement and plug in guys that fit different roles as well.
And did the transition to D1 go as expected for you and your coaching staff?
Yeah, it's a good question, right? It's a loaded question. I think in the big picture of things, it was exactly what I thought it would be and what we thought as a staff. And we knew we were going to have difficult times. I was really proud of the way our team grew over the course of the year. The things that we were doing in the second half were more indicative of what our program is going to be like. I think we were able to establish an identity of a work ethic to our identity, a style of play to our identity. We did a lot of work in terms of building our culture as a whole, which will continue to evolve over the course of the summer and the next few years. The goal was always to establish a program and a culture that will sustain itself for a long time. And so early rewards were not really the thing that we were focused on. We were focused on getting better every day, making sure that we were good people on and off the ice. And so I was really proud of how we conducted ourselves. Obviously, we want to win more games. That's human nature, but we have to establish ourselves first before those wins come.
Definitely. And so you faced off against Mankato 6 times this season, including 2 in the playoffs. What did you guys learn from just tough competition like them and other teams? Yeah,
well, our league's very tough. Obviously, we had an exhibition game with the University of Minnesota, who's in the Frozen Four, and Mankato, who's in the Frozen Four. So we have a really good idea of where we need to go as a program. I think that's probably the most important thing to get out of the games that we played this year. We know the competition. We know how good those teams are and where we're lacking right now. And so that helped us in the recruiting process. That helps us build our team and how we want to play. And so playing those teams, it was exciting. I think we got better each and every game. I thought we gave them a really good first game in the playoffs. And I was proud of the way we played. And I think teams like Mankato and teams in our league are understanding where we're going to be in the next few years, and it's going to be a lot of fun for our league and our state.
Mm-hmm. And so with all these new guys, you're going to have a fairly young roster next season. What are you going to do in this offseason to prepare them for the second year of Division I hockey?
Well, the nice thing is we will have a summer now. Last year we didn't have a summer together, and so with most of our guys being local guys, they can be here on campus working out with our strength coach and being together, which will be an important piece of building the relationships and as part of our culture and being together and understanding each other and getting to know each other at a different level. So that's huge. And then once we start with practice, I think we have a good blueprint of what we need to do and how we need to go about our business. We know the league now. We know the surroundings, especially with our building and where we play, and in terms of classes and just the time management and things like that were really an unknown for our team a year ago. Everything will be a little bit more in tune and refined so that we can go and not just walk into the season, but be running.
For sure. Well, thanks for coming in today, Coach.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
This episode of The Locker Room is brought to you by ACR Homes. ACR Homes invites you to gain unparalleled experience by helping make a difference in the lives of people with disabilities. Apply today for an internship, job, or career at acrhomes.com. And be sure to follow along on TommieMedia.com and on social media at TommieMedia for more St. Thomas sports coverage. With Coach Rico Blasi, I'm Sam Larson. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time in The Locker Room.